And now Roberta Bird with The Spooky and Mike Mora. They're dead and creepy. Enjoy. Roberta?
Hi, this is Roberta Bird from PNX News, and I'd like to thank you, Carl. I am here with Mike Mora, better known as Monster from The Spooky.
Ooh, she said Mora.
Monster from The Spooky, and he actually has his own show, which is really, really cool. If you like all that old, like Elvira, Tales from the Crypt, tell me about your show.
The show tonight.
No, tell me about the show that you have where you introduce music videos yourself.
It's called Underground Music Video. And any of you guys have any good music videos, send them to me. And we put them up on cable, which is a cable show called Roku. You gotta have a Roku for it. And it's B-Movie TV. And if you have any like good music videos, send them to me and I'll put them out on Roku and B-Movie TV for you.
It's a really cool show, so you've got to check it out.
Welcome back to Underworld Music Video, bringing you the finest in underground music, hardcore punk, speed metal, black metal, crazy stuff. Tonight, from East LA, we have a band called Zombie Eating Horse with Stutter.
How dare you stutter in my presence?
So tonight you were opening for The Offspring.
Yes.
And that was with your band, The Spooky. And you had a packed house. This was a sold-out show.
Yes, it was a great show. I grew up with these guys since we were kids, and I got a call from their agent, and they said, hey, nothing could be even better than having the Spooky open up for us. And I was like, okay. And we had a blast. The crowd
On Halloween night.
On Halloween night. And the crowd loved it very much, and we really appreciate it. So I don't know what more to say. I'm kind of blown away about it. It was a great response.
Well, the Spooky, established 1995, horror punk rock. My darling Dan.
If you haven't checked out The Spooky, check out The Spooky. They have a music video called Wolfsbane Blood.
Wolfbane's Bloom.
Wolfbane's Bloom.
Wolfbane's Bloom.
Let's go to that now.
Yeah. established in 1995, and we brought it out with all these horror punk bands out now. I mean, you got a lot of them now, but we were doing it for the longest time, and we are very proud of what we do, and we're very proud of what type of horror movies that we project out into the crowd. And you know, if you know, we're 24/7 horror. When I was a kid, I was just always into that type of
Collectibles and that sort of thing.
collectibles and stuff like that. And I in the earlier days, I was never into like in the Misfits or anything, but I really love those types of old horror movies. And I started the band The Spooky 95, and there you go.
And you've always loved those B movies, and you actually used to work as an undertaker, isn't that correct?
Yeah, I was
You're a mortician?
I was a mortician / undertaker for about 5 years, and my bass player is still doing it, but he's an embalmer. They wouldn't let me go out on tour, and so I just went out anyway, and I came back and I got fired.
So we're good friends. We've known each other a long time, me and you. And I've been to your house, and I've just seen your collectibles and your coffins and all the things. This man actually lives his life like this. So this is not like just part-time. He is a full-time horror punk.
Yes, very much so.
So check out the Spookies Facebook. Check them out on Spotify. Check them out on iTunes. You can order their stuff, and they will actually ship overseas. So if there are any horror punk fans in Japan or in the UK, check out the Spooky. There's a lot more horror punk bands out there, not just the Misfits, but you've got bands like the Spooky and 45 Grave, bands like that really produce some really wonderful stuff.
45 Grave and many of those older bands pretty much paved the way. But you know, we started in '95 and we just started doing it, and you know, I don't think that I want to make a living off of it. It's just my hobby, and it makes me happy.
And it's fun, and you design all your own album covers, and you do your artwork and your flyers and everything. It's a total DIY project, correct?
Yes, I draw everything, and I write all the songs, and it makes me happy.
Nice. It makes us happy too.